Hey there, I'm at the Besser Natural Area today, and I have two goals. One is to see a shipwreck that's just up ahead a little ways, and the other one is to go find some rocks, of course. Usually I find a few Petoskey stones here, once in a while something else, but mostly Petoskey stones. So let's see how we do. There's the buoy marking the wreck. And you can see off the left a big dark spot that is the wreck. So let's paddle over it, see what it looks like. This is the wreck of the Portland. Well, there it is. Not very far down. See if I can touch it with my paddle. Let me get up here a little more. Looks like I would be able to. Oh yeah, it's about maybe 5 feet down to the highest parts of it. The Portland was a 150-foot long, two-masted schooner built in 1863 in New York State on Lake Ontario. It was hauling 300 tons of salt when it was blown into shore by a gale in October of 1877. We're just lucky there aren't sharks swimming around here after all that salt got dumped in the lake. Everyone on board survived. Well, that was only part of the wreck, and you are going to be very surprised what the other part of the wreck is, but I'm heading towards it right now. It's going to take me a little while to get there, so I'll probably turn off the camera. But it's dead ahead. Well, we were just straight out there. I doubt you can see the buoy, but I can see the buoy pretty clearly. And the rest of the ship, the stern, is somewhere in here, according to what I read last night. So there's no buoy in here. It might take a little paddling around to find it, but I think I'll find it. Is that it? Might be it right there. Oh, it's all over. See some right in front of me and some off to the right. Oh, I got the kayak on the beach. I thought I'd show you the rocks here. Nothing super impressive here. It's all kind of scummy. But if we go up this way, the rocks do get cleaned off a little bit. Lots of limestone. There's a few glacial rocks mixed in. That one's kind of sparkly. But I can't say they're the most impressive rocks ever. That's that one. Got a little red there, but not tons of color along here. So a couple years ago, I did a video where I kayaked out to the end of that point, and right on the other side of the trees there's a quarry, a limestone quarry. And I paddled from deep in the bay there out around that point quite a ways, and it's almost all limestone. I found a lot of rocks with holes in them, but that's about the most interesting thing I found out there. So what I'm going to do is paddle in this direction. Rockport is over there, a couple miles down. I don't know exactly how far, but it's probably a couple miles, 2-3 miles. And I'm just going to paddle in that direction, not going all the way to Rockport, but I do know that there's some Petoskey stones along there, so that's what I'm going to go look for now. I paddled a little ways towards Rockport, not too far. Just wanted to show you what the rocks look like along here. They're pretty scum covered. They're kind of angular broken rocks. They're not all rounded by the water like they are on a lot of beaches I go to. But I did see something interesting right up here. That's a pudding stone. A lot of white in it, but there's some jaspers. Really packed with little pebbles all over the place. Let's see. You think it would fit in the boat? Nah. All right, let's see if we can find a Petoskey stone. We found a pudding stone. I love how the beaches change along here. It's a completely rocky beach right there. And then it turns into a beautiful sandy beach for a while. Well, I just called it a beautiful sandy beach and then immediately got in the boat to paddle past it because I don't really like sandy beaches. It's pretty to look at. There's nothing to do there. The beach is pretty sandy here, but the rocks are looking a little better in the water. Still a lot of limestone, but I see a Petoskey stone right here. Not a bad one, a lot of muddy eyes. And up there, I see a pudding stone. That one's small enough to fit in the boat. So I just realized, thought about this the other day, I haven't done a stone stash in a while, so maybe I'll put these two, and if I find any other Petoskey stones, maybe I'll put those in too, but I'll do a stone stash when I get back to the car. So stay tuned for that, and if you like these rocks, they could be yours. There are some fossils along here. That was a coral fossil of some sort, but not real distinct patterns on it. Some more fossils. There's a Petoskey stone, but not a very good one at all. There's a little bit of pattern right there. There's a horn coral. Those are horn corals in matrix. You can see them right there. I think I just spotted two pieces of beach glass right next to each other. Oh, they're stuck together. Well, that's weird. Somebody explain that to me. There's green and transparent glass. It's got a hole in it right there. I don't know, what's that? What causes that? Huh. A little nicer Petoskey stone. That one end looks really good, but there's not much there. Oh, there's another coral. There's Petoskey stone and a platypora, I guess you call that. And there's Petoskey. That one doesn't look great to me. I have found good ones along here. It's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes it's really good here and sometimes it's not very good at all. I picked up a few more Petoskey stones. This one's broken, but it has some good rock underneath. It's just a little guy, but not too bad. The rocks were pretty good there for a while, but now they've reverted back to these kind of scummy ones. Angular, cruddy, holy in this case. That's limestone. And then it gets really rocky up there, lots of big rocks. just walking back and I noticed that weird one. I think that's just limestone, all pitted. I'm parked right over there, and if you walk right through the woods, just a little ways, you'll see this little sign about the nature trail here. I highly recommend going around this. I'd walk around right now and show you, but I don't have time. But there's some virgin white pines back there. It says abandoned village of Bell. I think there's one wall of a building remaining back there, but it's pretty cool to see. So at the end of this video, I'll link to a video where I went there a couple of years ago. You can check that out. But right now, we have to do the stone stash. So I see there's a log right over here. Okay, see if I can give you the lay of the land again. There's the sign. I'm walking towards the lake. Here's an old rotten log. And I'm going to put them, let's put them right inside the bark. Right there. So there's some Toski stones and that pudding stone. They're hiding right in there. Tuck the bark down over. I don't think anybody else will find that except somebody looking for it. So we'll see you next time.